Good morning everyone. This is As Mohammad Khan and I welcome you in today's class student. In today's class we will discuss the question answer related to modern periodic table. And generally these type of questions are asked in your board exam student. So one by one we will discuss about them. So first question I have written on the whiteboard. What is it? Which element have two cells both are filled? Means there is one element and element has the two cells. So first we will write it. What are those two cells? It may be K cell and L cell. So those cells are completely filled. So we can write the field 2 and 8. Means in the K cell there are the 2 electrons are found and in the L cell there are 8 electrons are found. So what is the element? This is asked. So what is the element, student? It is atomic number 10. Means atomic number 10 elements may be there. So what is it? It is 10 atomic number element. And what is it? It is neon. So you write here, what is the answer? Two cells both are filled in neon. And neon come in which category? Tell me. It is the noble element, or it is the 0 group element, or 18th group element, because its outermost cell is filled completely. That's why it does not react with other elements. So it is neon. First question answer is two cells both are filled. In which case? In the neon. Next question is the electronic configuration 282. So with the help of the electronic configuration we can know the atomic number. Now here the atomic number is, what is the atomic number here, student? If we will add these electrons, then we can easily get the atomic number. 2, 8, 10, 2, 12. So atomic number 12. So which element have the atomic number 12? In its outermost cell is 2 electrons. So with the help of this you can know that it may be metal. And which metal may be there? It is magnesium. So you write the answer magnesium. Second question answer is the electronic configuration 282 is found in the case of atomic number 12, that is magnesium. And magnesium is a metal, student. Next question is a total of 3 cells. Means there are the 3 cells. Means there are the K, L, M cell with 4 electrons in its valence cell. Now what is the valence cell, student? Valence cell means the outermost cell. Here the outermost cell is M. So in the outermost cell there is 4 electrons. So here I write 4. And in the remaining we can easily write 2, 8, 4. So the element may be atomic number 14 element. And what is it, student? 14 atomic number element is a metalloid. Is a metalloid. And what is it? It is silicon. So you write here silicon, Si. Silicon is a metalloid. What are the metalloids, student? Metalloids are the elements that possess the characteristic of both metal and non-metal are known as metalloids. So silicon comes in the category of metalloid, student. It comes in the category of metalloid. So it is this question answer. Next is a total of 2 cells with 3 electrons in its valence cell. There are 2 cells. Means there may be K cell, L cell, and in this K cell there are the 2, and in the valence cell means the cell that determines the valency of the element or the atom, that is valence cell, means the outermost cell is known as valence cells, and in the valence cell there are how many electrons, student? There are 3. So atomic number of that element may be, or it is 5. What is it? It is 5. And what is the 5 atomic number element, student? It is boron. So you write here boron. So in this way you will try to solve this type of question that are generally asked in your board exam. Now we come on the next. Many times in the board exam this type of question is asked, and it is directly related to modern periodic table, student. Now in this there is no modern periodic table is given, only one part is given, student. Like in this, the position of 3 elements A, B, C in the periodic table. Now in this there is no name or no atomic number of those elements are given. They are given as A, B and C. So how will you try to solve this type of question? With the help of this group 16 and group 17. Group 16 and 17. And what are they, student? Group 16 and 17 elements are considered as non-metal. Means they are electronegative elements. Now here A, B and C. Here the A is given, here B is given, and here C is given. So how will we solve this question? First question is given related to this table. State whether A is metal or non-metal. Now A is here, means in the 17th group. So in the 17th group A is given. So A come in which category? With the help of the group you can know. Group 17 is known as halogen group, student, and halogen come in the category of non-metal. Yes. So state whether A is metal or non-metal. So you can write it is non-metal. So you write the answer non-metal. Non-metal. A is non-metal, or it is electronegative element. What is it? It is electronegative elements, because all the non-metal shows the electronegativity, means they can gain the electrons. Next question is state whether C is more reactive or less reactive. If we compare it with A, if we compare it with A, means C is found in group 17 and A and C come in the same group. So if we observe the reactivity, then it is C is less reactive. So you write the answer, state whether C is more reactive or less reactive than A. So what answer you will write? C is less reactive than A. C is less reactive than A. A is more reactive, student. Next is, will C is larger or smaller than size B? Now here we will do the comparison. C is coming in the 17th group 17, and B is coming in 16th group. So in the case of the group, student, means when we move from left to right, then what happened? What happened to student? Here, so what answer you will write? C has the smaller size. They come in the same period. They are coming B and C. So in the C, the electrons are increasing, and due to that increasing of the electrons, the nuclear charge is also increasing. Means the nuclear charge is increasing. So what answer you will write in the this case? Will C is larger or smaller in size than B? So what answer you will write? C is smaller in size than B, because it has more nuclear charge, and due to having the more nuclear charge, if you compare it with B, then it has the more attraction of the force, from which it will have the smaller size. What size you will write? You will write smaller size. The size is decreased. when we move from left to right. Next is, which type of ion will be formed by A? Next question is related to which type of ion will be formed by A. This is A, student, here. Which type of ion will be formed? So A is, as we have discussed, A come in the category of non-metal. So non-metal always form which type of ion? They form anion, student. So which type of ion will be prepared? Anion. Anion will be formed by A. Why the anion will be formed? Because the non-metal can gain their electron, can accept the electron to complete their octet. So fourth question answer is, which type of ion will be formed here by A? So A will be formed anion because it can gain its electron. So in this way we will try to solve the question related to modern periodic table. Remaining question we will discuss in our next class. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.